finally time to get the oven over to the warehouse. So let's get over there and get that oven, not really in place, but let's get it in there. All right, the oven is in, so we got that in here. We got to finish up some stuff down in the new kitchen area before we can really get that down there. It's gonna be pain. That thing is big and it's heavy, but I'm excited though. That thing has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 racks in there. Now, we're not gonna fill them all the way up because the air circulation isn't gonna work as well, but we're gonna be able to get a ton of cookies and brownies all baked at the same time. So looking forward to that, but it's here. We gotta get the basement done, get that taken care of, and go from there. Head back over to Kravings right now. I have a couple things to do to get ready for our Christmas party tonight for Kravings. Along with that, I am meeting Mike Buse over there. He was in one of my prior videos. He wants to get me on video. We're gonna talk about when the right time to start a business is, so let's get over there. I'm over at Kravings right now. I'm with Mike. You can kind of see him a little bit in the background. We're gonna do a you're gonna get the behind the scenes video of his video. So make sure you guys check it out because I think his video will be posted before this one. So I'll put a link somewhere in here, but definitely check it out.
All right, over here at Kravings with Jordan, kind of got an idea of a video, and Jordan would be the perfect person to answer some questions for me. So I was thinking about, since it's the new year coming up, and there's probably some people are thinking, you know, now's the time to maybe start a business. When is the right time to start a business?
Right now.
Exactly.
Always right now.
Yep.
Most people, I think they tend to procrastinate, or they have the idea of chasing perfect, and I think that's when you make a mistake. Like, you're trying to get everything perfect, you're trying to learn everything, you're trying to figure it all out, when the reality is you're going to learn so much quicker and so much better if you just jump in with both feet and just start doing it.
Yep. I think for me, when I started my business, was probably the most scared and stressful time that I've ever been through in my life.
Yeah.
But it seems like once you make that initial investment and go full into it, you don't look back, because there's nothing better than working for yourself.
Oh, definitely, 100%. I mean, you get that that freedom. You know, you control your time, and at the end of the day, money is great, but your time is the most valuable thing out there. And when you work for yourself, you have complete control over your time versus working for somebody else. One of the things, like for you, like what is your plan, like scale wise? Like, do you plan on, I guess, what are your aspirations?
So I had a very interesting conversation last night with, his name's Jeff Keel. He owns Keel Co. Property Maintenance.
Yeah.
He's in Waterford, but he is a bigger scale commercial guy, so he doesn't have clients per se. He works for management companies.
Yeah.
And he asked me the same thing, and I think I want to get to the point where I can have a crew out mowing, and then I can kind of pick and choose what I want to get into, or possibly start something else. I'm kind of looking at maybe getting into rental properties.
Okay. Owning them or mowing them?
Owning them.
Oh, okay.
So, and I've got somewhat of an in with that because I do work for a couple of clients that are property management companies.
Yeah.
Downside is when you with the mowing side, if hiring an employee that you don't trust, are they going to beat the shit out of your equipment? You know, that's the thing that scares me.
And I think that's any business though. Like, I'm trusting, you know, essentially a bunch of like high schoolers, early 20s, for the most part, not all of them, but for the most part, to essentially run my stores.
Yeah.
So we have them here that are playing with ice cream, playing with shake machines, baking, things like that. Now, obviously, your equipment is very expensive. I mean, that's always a risk of business, though.
Yeah. Right now, truck, trailer, and equipment, when that pulls into your driveway, there's 140 grand sitting there. Just sitting in your driveway. That's before I start. And again, that's where my anxiety takes over. If that stuff goes down, or somebody does a bad job that reflects negatively on me, I can't for some reason I can't get over that.
So right now
that
you're
hump.
the limit on yourself
Yes,
for growing.
100%. 100%. And I need to kind of crest that hill, and I kind of feel like I'm starting to, like for snow plowing, you know, I have another truck working for me, but that's also the guy that I fence with, so I fully trust him.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta listen to Elsa.
Yes.
Let it go.
Just let it go.
Just let it go.
100%.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have insurance.
Yep.
So worst case scenario, if they do break something, it's covered.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then if they somehow damage a reputation with the client, which I think would be hard to do,
Yeah.
you guys go back there and fix it.
Yeah. What is your, when you're in the summertime, what's your staff, like how many people are you usually?
So it's peak for summer for us this year with our 3 stores. We're up to roughly 50 employees.
So much anxiety with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you find key people though that can help manage them. Like you have to let things go and basically hire people to do their job, and you're trusting that they're going to do their job. And if not, one of the things that we're kind of learning is like you have to find those key people. If they're not working though, you have to be quick to move on.
Do you see there being a better work ethic than what people are saying for that generation, or is it about what everybody's saying?
Yes and no. I don't think it's any different now than what it was when we were younger. Because like I think to myself, so like right now the big thing is like kids are always on their phones and stuff like that. I'm always on my phone too.
Yep.
If I was in their shoes the exact same way, I would be probably very similar with how they are, of being on my phone because it's always there. So you just have to figure out how to work within that. I don't think it's that much different than what it used to be. Like it's different. Like back then you had to be a really hard worker because, you know, when you're picking the fields, you were doing it manually. Now they have machines to do that. So we have so many machines and things in place that make it so we have the ability to just do things differently.
Yep.
We're built different. We view things different. You know, each generation looks at things different.
Yeah.
Just I don't think they're any lazier than our generation or anything prior. I don't think everybody likes to, you know, give crap to millennials, but the reality is we're not any worse than the previous ones. We just do things different, look at things different.
We're just more technology based.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate the
Oh, definitely.
appreciate the video.
Anytime, for sure.